Hey, let's cut the crap. You're scrolling through YouTube, dodging ads for millionaire mentors who swear you can flip a garage sale into a six-figure empire overnight. You've dipped your toes into crypto trading, dabbled in stock apps promising passive riches, or chased that shiny print-on-demand dream, only to end up with a lighter wallet and a heavier dose of regret. Sound familiar? If you're done with the hype and ready for a no-BS roadmap to actually making money online, stick around. This isn't another sales pitch. It's a finance-focused wake-up call on real strategies that build wealth without the smoke and mirrors. And yeah, I've got a free resource waiting for you at the end. No strings attached. Picture this. 5 years ago, I was you. Fresh out of a dead-end job, staring at a maxed-out credit card, convinced the internet was my golden ticket. I poured $500 into an online course on Forex trading. Big mistake. Lost it all in a week of surefire signals that turned out to be glorified guesses. Then came the NFT frenzy. I flipped a few digital JPEGs for pocket change before the bubble burst and I was left holding vaporware. Why me? Why not the influencers flaunting Lambos? The brutal truth hit like a margin call. Online money-making isn't a lottery, it's a business. And like any finance play, it demands due diligence, risk assessment, and a stomach for volatility. Here's the financial reality check. 90% of aspiring online hustlers quit within 3 months, per industry stats from platforms like Upwork and Etsy. Not because the methods don't work, they do, but because they ignore the core principles of compounding effort and capital allocation. Every legit path has a break-even point, a cash flow timeline, and hidden costs like opportunity and time value of money. I've crunched the numbers on dozens of models, surveys for pennies, blogging for ad scraps, even day trading memes. Most yield sub 5% ROI after taxes and fees. But two stand out for scalable, finance-smart returns: freelance financial consulting and automated stock research tools. These aren't get-rich-quick. Their build wealth slowly plays with real equity-building potential. First, the red flags in this wild west of web wealth. If a guru's pitch includes effortless, overnight, or zero risk, looking at you pyramid scheme podcasts, run. These violate basic finance 101, no reward without risk. And those $997 courses, often repackaged freebies from Investopedia or Khan Academy, minus the community accountability. Save your capital. Google SEC fraud alerts instead. I've audited my share of these. The only ones worth it are niche, like CFA prep for quants, but even then, vet the ROI. Knowledge is abundant. Execution is scarce. Let's dive into Method 1, freelance financial consulting on platforms like Upwork or LinkedIn. Think of it as your personal quant fund, advising solopreneurs on budgeting, tax hacks, or portfolio tweaks. Startup costs? Under $100 for a profile and basic tools like Excel or Google Sheets. The learning curve. If you've got a finance degree or even self-taught chops from apps like Mint, you're golden. Otherwise, grind free resources. YouTube's Corporate Finance Basics series can get you client ready in 30 days. The money math. Entry-level gigs pay $20.50 hour. Land 5 clients a week at 10 hours each. That's $1,250 monthly gross. Scale by niching down, say crypto tax strategies for gig workers, and bump to 100 hour. After 20% platform fees and 15% self-employment tax, net 60-70% margins. I've seen consultants hit 10K month by month 6 through referrals, turning billable hours into a recurring revenue stream. Pro tip: use Stripe for invoicing to forecast cash flow and avoid the feast or famine trap. Risks: client churn, mitigate with contracts and upsell retainers. It's not passive, but it's leveraged. Your expertise compounds like interest. Now, the crown jewel: building automated stock research tools. This is the online equivalent of launching an ETF. Create simple web apps or newsletters that scrape public data via free APIs like Yahoo Finance to deliver alerts on undervalued stocks, dividend plays, or volatility spikes. No coding wizardry needed. Tools like Bubble, IO, or Adalo let noobs build MVPs for 25 month. Finance breakdown. Price your tool at $9 to $29 month via Gumroad or Substack. Acquire users organically. Post threads on Reddit's R-Investing or X with teaser insights. Conversion funnels. 1,000 visitors yield 5 to 10% subscribers or $450 to $2,900 recurring. At scale, say 500 subs, that's $4,500 month passive after setup. Costs, hosting, 10-month, and marketing, $0 to $200 on targeted LinkedIn ads. ROI skyrockets post-launch. First month might net break even, but by year one, 80% margins as users stick for the alpha. I bootstrapped one tracking ESG stocks. It hit $3K odd month by Q2, purely from SEO and affiliate links to brokers like Robinhood, 10% commission per sign-up. Steps to launch. Validate demand with a free Google Form survey and finance forums. Build the MVP. Focus on one pain point like weekly blue-chip picks. Launch with a waitlist email via ConvertKit, free tier. Iterate based on feedback. Track metrics like churn rate, aim 5%, and LTV, target 3x KAC. Delegate dev work on Fiverr if you're not technical, $300 buys a prototype. Both paths demand grit over glamour. Set smart financial goals, $500 month side hustle, DIY it, 5K plus, outsource and reinvest 20% into ads or tools. Expect drawdowns, algorithm changes or market crashes, but treat them as tuition. Each pivot sharpens your edge, like stress testing a portfolio. Bottom line, online income isn't magic, it's math. Pick a method, commit the hours, and track your P&L religiously. I've attached a free Excel dashboard in the description. Plug in your numbers to forecast earnings for these and 5 other vetted ideas. What's your biggest online money flop? Drop it in the comments. Let's dissect it together. Hit like if this saved you from the next scam, subscribe for more finance firepower, and I'll catch you in the next one, where we value real returns over reels. Peace.